My name's Ian Newnham from Lowdina Orchard. We're here at Campania, where I farm this property with my wife and my son and several local lads that help us out throughout the year. Our business today revolves around growing fresh market cherries and apricots. Predominantly the cherries are for export, apricots more domestic market. We've been doing that for around about 20 years. We planted our first trees in 1999 and progressed from there. 2023 cherry season, a bit like most cherry seasons, have highs and lows. It started off pretty ordinary. We had quite a bit of rain in mid-December, a lot of fruit damage, a lot of splitting. It finished up very well towards the end of the season. The later fruit was quite well, even though the market was a little bit depressed, but we did okay. The reason we chose a GP grader is fairly involved. We looked at just about all the brands of machines. Our philosophy here has always been to support local industry. We prefer our money stay in Australia, so the guys at GP, Ian and Stuart, were very obliging. They guaranteed us they could supply a machine by the deadline, which they did. Even through the COVID, we had a bit of a battle. We had to assemble quite a bit ourselves, but Ian was very good. The machine was all pre-assembled, all the wiring was plug and play, so between ourselves and our electrician we managed to get it going. The tech guys from GP were able to get here late December and do the programming, and we were up and running. We'd always struggled with labour with the old roller grader, so we sought technology out to reduce the amount of labour we needed, and the ever-pressing demand by the market for better quality, more consistent packing is why we decided to go down this line. The grading software on the machine, as far as using it goes, I personally am not computer literate at all, but in a pinch I can get the machine started and do basic operations. The guys from GP were good enough to train one of our resident workers, and he's a young bloke, loves computers, and he's done really well, which for us was better to have someone on site, and we've now trained a second person up as well, just in case. But it's very easy to use, get started. One of the big things when buying a machine of this expense is backup, and we've researched GP, known the GP guys for quite a long time before we bought this machine. But the dealings I'd had with mainly Ian were very positive, and we were very confident that we'd get the required backup and service, and they haven't let us down. As far as costs of grading, the best way to explain it is with the manual grader, we used to have 60 people, and we do at best 800 kilos an hour. With this machine we have graded at 2.5 tonnes an hour when we had the volume of fruit that required to go at that speed. We do that with 30 people. Normally we grade at around about 2 tonnes an hour. We're working with Bart and Ian with the grader on the artificial intelligence program to try and fresh splits is one of our little issues. We're hoping to have the programming to be able to get them out. I'd be looking very favourably towards the GP machine. The gpVision is very good. It's improving all the time. The service and staff and the backup IT guys exceptional. I'd find it fairly hard to beat by an overseas company.